Del Hagen reporting in, making a very grainy video because I'm sitting here in the dark, waiting for the woman to get back from the store. So I figured I'd come out with a Del Hagen's hot, quick tidbit in a quick minute. So my tip for you guys tonight is to do push-ups, do weighted push-ups. Okay, weighted push-ups are a great movement. They're a great exercise. I'm going to start doing more of them. In fact, I'm going to be a little cookie cutter, and I'm going to start doing an experiment. 100 weighted push-ups a night. I'll approach it no different than I do dumbbells or a barbell. Right? I'll do body weight, then I'll do 25 pounds, 50 pounds, 75 pounds, and 100 pounds. Weighted push-ups. Why don't we do weighted push-ups? Why does hardly anyone do them? I'll tell you why. It's because they seem difficult to do, right? Well, I gotta wrap chains around my body, or I gotta have a spotter hold plates on my back, or I gotta buy the Rogue Ruck pack for only $399.99. But that's not the case, guys. Just use an old backpack. Load up a backpack with plates and get that sucker tight to your back. It's so easy to do weighted push-ups, but for whatever reason, the thought of doing it's too much of a burden. How do I get them set up? It's easy. Just throw some freaking plates in a backpack and crank out some weighted push-ups. Now, here's why I'm saying this, guys. Weighted push-ups, you're moving your body through space. It's a closed chain exercise, right? Everyone's always doing dumbbell bench, barbell bench. Listen, I'm no different. I'm the guy that's uploading videos doing incline, flat, decline every single day, right? Overhead press. These are all open chain exercises. But we got to spice it up. We got to do closed chain with open chain. Open chain is good at isolating more muscle group, or isolating a particular muscle group, right? Like you're doing dumbbell flies, you're doing dumbbell bench because you're trying to isolate them pectorals, right? But you got to do the weighted push-ups as well, because now you're going to get them triceps, anterior delts, you're going to get them pecs, but then you're also going to get that core strength thrown in there. It's a more functional, right? It's going to carry over to your pull-ups. It's going to carry over to your athleticism. It's going to carry over to your squats and deadlifts, right? A stronger core equals a stronger back, right? Stronger abdominals, stronger back, better bracing, better squats, better deads. You understand what I'm saying here, guys? So anyways, this is a hot, quick tidbit in a minute, but I'm going on over 3 minutes now. So that's my whole point, guys. Weighted push-ups, incorporate them. Listen, I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be as real as I can be here. If I'm in the gym, obviously I'm not going to do push-ups. Why am I not going to do push-ups? Well, because I got dumbbells and I got barbells, right? I got heavy weights I can throw around. But that's also the thing. When I'm in the gym, I'm only doing heavy weights. Sets of 1, 2, that's probably about it, unless I'm going AMRAP for a set of 30. But the thing is, guys, you got to get volume. Volume is key, right? It's like old Arnold Schwarzenegger. Some people say he got calf implants. I don't know. I'm looking back at old pictures. Maybe he did get calf implants. His calves look pretty freaking large, pretty freaking juicy. And this is coming from the guy that used to stand in the swamp to hide his calves. Well, how does that happen? How do you go from hiding your calves in a swamp to all of a sudden having these big bricks blocking out of your lower leg? It could be calf implants, but I'm not sure. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He would say that smaller muscle groups recover faster, right? And that for people trying to get their calves to grow, you should hit your calves every single day, right? And that's what I was doing when I was doing my arms. I was doing arms every single day, and you'll recover in time. You gotta be a little smart with your approach, right? You gotta use different grip thicknesses. You gotta use different grips in general. How much you supinate or pronate. All those things factor in, but it's the same thing. Look at me. Look at Rick Del Hagen. He wants a big blocky chest, right? He wants some big squared cannonball deltoids. Now listen, guys, I can't just blast substances and get this big squared off, carved off blocky chest and cannonball delts. I gotta go the extra mile. I gotta find ways to get this. I want that Chris Masters look. You understand what I'm saying? I'm watching old wrestling. I want that Chris Masters look. All right, maybe he did weighted push-ups every single day. I don't know, maybe. But anyways, if you want something, the best way to get it is to be laser focused, precise, consistent. That's how you're gonna get it. And it's something else that I've realized now that I've been squatting again. I squatted today, guys, and I got some footage. I was a little ambitious. Yesterday I did 275 for 20. Today I tried going 305 for 20. You know what? It wasn't quite there today, but I'll tell you, if I would have gone for 285, that would have been there. 295 for 20 would have been there, but 305 was a little ambitious. So what I decided to do after that was overhead press. Well, guess what? I was shot and I was not feeling strong. So then what did I decide to do after that? Incline press. After I'm just telling you not to do these open chain exercises, here's Rick Delhagen doing open chain exercises. But anyways, guys, you know what I'm trying to get? You know what my point is here? Is that now that I'm squatting, I'm experiencing systemic fatigue from squatting. So I can't recover fast enough like I was when I was just doing pushes. And that leads me to the point. You got people making videos about how to get a stronger bench press. You bench press more. You want to get a stronger bench press? You bench press more, because you put your resources into something, you're gonna receive, right? If you put more into it, you're gonna get more into it. So ultimately, if you're squatting, if you're deadlifting and benching, don't expect to make incredible stellar bench gains, because systemically you're fatigued. You're using up a lot of your resources to try to build your squat and your deadlift while you're trying to build your bench at the same time. It doesn't work like that. So if you cut one of those out, or if you cut both of them out, you cut out the squat and you cut out the deadlift, now all of a sudden you're going to make better gains with your bench press. The proof's in the pudding with my channel, right? I made better gains at a lighter weight, not much lighter. Wasn't doing any big cuts here. I'm saying back when I was deadlifting every single day and I would sprinkle in some benching here and there, I think I was around 230s, 235. Well, lately when I've been pressing, these days, it's been 230. But incline bench press surpassed my PR, best ever. Decline bench surpassed my PR, best ever. Overhead press, granted I didn't focus on that back in the day, but I'm hitting my best ever there. Why is that? It's because I cut out pulls and I cut out legs and I was just doing presses. So of course my pressing is going to get stronger than it ever has, because systemically I'm fresh. I can put all my energy into getting better at pressing. So if I was pressing, squatting, and deadlifting, I couldn't do that. I only have so much energy. We talked about this before, guys. But there's no secret recipe. There's no secret rep scheme. There's no secret resistance modules with chains and bands and all that, slingshots, whatever. That stuff's, you don't need that. If you want to make better gains with it, just cut out the accessory work. Some people have been saying, well, I'm not making gains and like I'm doing these accessories. Well, cut the accessories out then. Cut the accessories out. See what happens then. If you cut those accessories out, you'll have more energy. You'll be fresher for the main primary compound movement. You understand what I'm saying? You'll probably make better gains if you don't do the accessories, because you can come back the next day fresher. Or whether you're working out 4 days, 3 days, every single day, whatever, you're going to be fresher, regardless of how much rest time you had, because you're not doing all this accessory BS. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying here. I'm just on a rant now. But my whole point being is that now that I'm squatting, I can't quite make the same progress on the presses, right? I just felt a little more cashed going into those presses. Not even because I just squatted at the beginning of this workout, but I can tell from the other 3 days, like systemically, I'm a little drained. Now, my whole point being, guys, is that I'm trying to be aesthetically pleasing as well. Rick Delhagen is on the verge of being cleared, and that means when he is cleared, he is back to wearing trunks or tights in the ring. I'm talking showing off the goods, showing off the bod to people. So I gotta look good. I want to get my lower body power back, or I want to get my squats and my deadlifts back, but at the same time, now that I've been doing this upper body training, I've realized that I have a much higher ceiling for my upper body than I realized that I did. I look a lot better now than I did a couple years ago when all I was doing was deadlifting. I went back to the footage. Someone pointed it out to me, and I looked back and I said, my God, man, you're right. Who would have thought that only doing upper body wouldn't lead to an aesthetically pleasing upper body? Right? Did I word that right? Lower body wouldn't lead to aesthetically pleasing upper body. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep squatting. I'm going to keep doing the presses as well. But I'm going to try to give it that little extra something. So I'm going to be doing them weighted push-ups. Now, this is called Hot Quick Tidbit in a Minute, is it not? We're going on 10 minutes here. I'm sweating. So I'm going to be doing weighted push-ups every night. I'll give you guys an experiment. I'll even give you chest measurements. How about we do something like that? Because I think that stuff's important. Let's measure the chest. Let's measure the delts. Let's see if we can make any freaking gains whatsoever. The delts might be hard. I don't want to rely on other people to measure me, so maybe just the chest. But I'm going to do 100 reps, and I'm going to do a resistance. I'm not going to be a little cookie cutter. 100 push-ups a night results. 100 push-ups of body weight. What's that? I'm going to put some resistance on that sucker. All right? I'll let you guys know how that goes. Keep you updated with that. I feel like I'm leaving something out. Am I leaving something out here? What are we talking about? If you want to be good at something, you got to do it. You got to cut out. You got the pish posh. Is that the new word? The pish posh? I don't know, guys. I know I have more to say, but I can't think of it at the moment. I got to get going.